Yeah, yeah. Catch a vibe right quick one time. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, look. Successful transfers of this almighty information from me to you. Hey, mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Hey, look. It's way less about what you say and more about what you do. Huh? Yeah, man. I'm sure you already know what time it is, man. It's your round. Pat Bordolo checking in with another episode of Round the Clock Thinkers, man. Shout out to my people out there, you feel me? I'm just catching the vibe right quick one time, huh? Hey, look, man. You already know, man. First and foremost, the show is always brought to you by the Treeway Winterwear Collection, man. Go and browse your drip. You can copy your drip. You can browse the drip. You can do what you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to definitely drop the link below here for the Teespring. And also, I'm going to drop the link straight to the site where you can get the free e-booklet of the Pretty Much Understanding that just dropped this year right before 2025 rolled in here, man. I got the booklet out, and I must say I am proud of this work here. You know what I'm saying? I'm very proud of how it turned out, you feel me? Man, today we're going to be getting into it, man. I'm not even going to bullshit and fuck around, man. Today we're going to be talking about, you know, how to avoid old habits when you dealing with holidays. You feel me? Like, you have to deal with holidays and family gatherings and get-togethers, and people expect you to be there, but you know it's gonna be people there doing shit that you don't want to do, right? So how do you get around that? Feel me? You're still not strong enough for real to be around it. That's one. Secondly, you just know, you already know that it's gonna be there. Feel me? Cause you know your family. Like, that's where you pick the habits up from, right? Then on top of that, if you don't go, you're gonna have to deal with them talking about you not showing up. You feel me? You're gonna have to deal with bullshit on the back end. So how do you handle this? And my advice, this is what I would do. I would be like, hey, look, tell everybody happy holidays. You know, I got gifts or whatever the case. Say, for example, if it's Christmas, you got gifts for certain people. You know what I'm saying? You can pull up and give them the gifts and then go. You just can't stay long. You got to be in and out. You have to use the method of, what do you want from me? Get it to them, go. Feel me? Because you're not there to conversate and get caught up and, hey, you want to smoke? Or, hey, you're not there to get caught up in the mundane conversations where the habits present themselves. So, say if it's Christmas, you want to be in and out, iggity. You feel me? Now, Thanksgiving, for example, where you don't really have to bring anything. See, me, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not rude, but I just don't care when it comes to like bettering myself or like breaking a habit. Look, if I can't come, I just can't damn come. You see what I'm saying? If I can't make it, I just can't make it. You feel me? Like, and my family, they know that about me. Like, damn, he didn't show up or whatever. But I'm like 1,000 miles away. Now it's different thing. Feel me? But if I was there, they know that if I quit doing like certain habits, that's the reason that I was in and out. They're like, where he at? You know, he just came by. He didn't stay long. No, he quit doing this and quit doing that. He knew that they was gonna be over here, so he didn't stay long. Like, my family, they know that about me because that's what I'm about. I keep that shit 100, and that's what I advise you to do. Just keep it real with everybody. Look, I quit habits. You motherfuckers still do the habits. I don't want to revert back to the habit, so I'm not gonna come. Give me a year, man. You know what I'm saying? Give me a year to work on me. Like I've been saying, you motherfuckers, every year for however many years. Look, it's time for me to do something for me and get rid of this habit. And I know if I come over there, then it's a high chance that I'm gonna relapse back into the same habit. Whether that's drinking, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, whatever you do, whatever the habit is that you've dropped, successfully dropped, even if you're trying to manage it, even if you're trying to cut down on some shit, you stay away from where it's at, from where it's going on at, please, because you're not strong enough yet. And I've been there before. I wasn't strong enough, and I went right back into the patterns over and over and over again. And then it got to the point I didn't win, really. I didn't win. Damn, hold on. Fuck, I thought I cut this shit up. Yeah, man. Yeah, I still had the little fan going in the background. I thought I cut that motherfucker off. But look, I didn't win until I realized that what I was doing was based on me. You see what I'm saying? Well, I didn't realize what I didn't win until I realized that, hey, look, you don't have to explain yourself to no damn body all the time, man. You don't have to explain shit to people. See, that's where the shit gets confusing at. Because here you trying to break a habit that you've had for God knows how long. But you don't want to break it to these people who still have the habit, that's the reason that you don't want to kick it. Most people just not going to understand it. I get where you coming from. But my thing is, I stopped giving a fuck. You feel me? I stopped even worrying about explaining it. And if I explained it, then I just explained the shit. I just broke it down. Hey, look, this what it is, man. I gotta quit doing that shit. That's for me though. You do what you wanna do with your life. But I got my life. And I know one thing about me, and that what I wanna quit doing, and it's that. Feel me? So I'm not gonna be around for a while. See what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be around for a while. But that's up to you to explain it. Once again, I don't give a damn. I'm not explaining myself to nobody about my well-being and my life or something that I'm doing to better myself. You see what I'm saying? It's just like telling everybody, hey, everybody, I'm about to start exercising so that I could be healthy and live a long life. You feel me? Why would I make an announcement about that? I made a whole PA about me getting healthy for me to everybody else. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same thing with this, yo. Like, no. So what you want to do is stay away. You want to keep it real with people. Hey, look, this the reason why I'm not coming. That's if you want to keep it real with them. If you feel like you owe them an explanation. Other than that, do like I do. Don't tell nobody shit. And then when they reach out and whatever, you know what I'm saying? Hey, happy, whatever, you say that to them. And then there's that. Like, it don't need to be that serious. It don't need to be thought about that much. Because you're doing something to better you. It has nothing to do with anybody else. You see what I'm saying? And when it came down to it, it's you that's gotta be strong enough to not put that cigarette up to your mouth. They can't be strong for you in that situation. Hell, they're gonna be the ones who trying to give you the cigarette, or give you the beer, or give you the weed, or give you the blunt. You feel me? They're gonna be the ones that's trying to reinforce that old habit because it's different from what they're doing. And they don't want you to be better than them. They want to low-key quit too, but they mention it every now and then, but they're not really serious about quitting. And then they see you're serious and they're like, oh, hell nah. Like, I can't really be happy with this person quitting a habit that I want to quit, because that'll make it seem like they're better than me, that they're stronger than me. You see what I'm saying? So All I want y'all to really understand is when it comes to habits and breaking them and not allowing them to, shift their way back into your life, because habits are clever. Habits are clever because your environment is infested with the habit. That's how you ended up with the habit. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is this. And I break this down on a Unlimited Reset about environmental fasting. You have to be fasting from a lot of shit when you break habits. You have to fast from people. You have to fast from environments. You have to fast from watching certain programs on your TV, on your phone. You have to get away from social media because there's so many connections that you've made that lines up with that habit, and it is any little thing can fire off the thought of that habit and you wanting to do that habit. Any little thing. So that's why you have to fast and get away from everything for a while. You know what I'm saying? And stay focused on what you're doing and why you're doing it. Because once you get out into the world and moving around and seeing all this stimulus that's coming through your eyes and your ears, it's certain neural patterns is going to start firing in relation to that habit. You feel me? So you have to be disconnected from everything. You got to be ducked off if you can. If you can't, then you just have to be in your own world, and you have to be with people, anybody you come in contact with. If it's at your job, whatever, hey, what do you need from me? Get it to them. Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you want to? Nah, I'm really focused on something right now. I'm really, I'm trying to work on something in my mind, and I'm creating this idea, and I just don't want to be having too much conversation with people. You feel me? I'm focused. Whatever you want to say. Like, once again, I'm not explaining shit. People can call me weird, I'm acting funny. They can say whatever the fuck they want to. They have the rights to do that. They have the right to make up whatever scenario they want to make up about why I'm acting how I'm acting. But in reality, I know deep down in my heart of hearts that I'm trying to break a habit so that I can live longer and see my kids. You see what I'm saying? To at least try to see the legacy that I'm leaving, at least try to see it catch a root. You know what I'm saying? See it catch a track. You feel me? Like, my why is way deeper than what somebody is thinking of me in that particular moment, based upon what I'm doing for me to better my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's really none of their business. So, you gotta want this shit. And when you want it bad enough, you really don't care about what people be thinking or saying or feeling about nothing. You see what I'm saying? Because you're not gonna go to the family event because you don't want to go to your family event, because you said that you're not gonna go because you know that the same habit that you're trying to quit, people gonna be doing it there. So you'll be completely content chilling at your crib watching Taken 2, you feel me, eating popcorn, dog, and just vibing. Not worried about what nobody thinking about you not showing up, because you know the importance of the habit that you're trying to quit, and how it'll actually benefit you. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else really need to know about that but you. You dig? So, man, all I'm saying, y'all, is don't get caught up in the holidays of, this is the usual, and this when the family get together and they do this, and the family get together and they do that. You see what I'm saying? And you trying to show up just to stick to the conformity of what everybody been doing over the years as a family. You got to start thinking about you. You see what I'm saying? Because your habits carry throughout the year. These holidays, Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, whenever people get together and, they cook a lot of food and there's a lot of alcohol and the family just hangs out and have a good time. When these holidays come by throughout the year, there's just one day within a span of anywhere from 3 to 6 months. You feel me? And next thing you know, a whole year is gone by. And you talking about what you should have quit. What you should have quit. When you could just not be going to these holidays, events, and focus on you, lock in on you and the habits, and shed that habit, break away from that habit, because that's a process. Not only that, once you break away from the habit, then you got to focus on retainment. You got to focus on becoming stronger within not having the habit. In other words, you have to build a whole nother self-image of a version of you without that habit, because right now you still see yourself as the person with that habit. And guess what? As long as you still got that image and you're buried in your consciousness, buried in your mind, you're very highly likely to revert back to the habit, because you still see yourself as that person. See what I'm saying? So this is a whole process, breaking habits. That's why I'm gonna do the unlimited reset. We're gonna be breaking down mental fasting, water fasting, people fasting, how to relax, environment fasting. You feel me? We're gonna get into how the gut connects to addiction. So when you reset the gut, you reset the brain, and you reset the brain and reset the gut. Habits usually shed on their own. At least they become extremely weak. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be talking about the advantage of sleep, programming, how it all began, how programming works. We're going to be talking about convenience and inconvenience when it comes to breaking habits, and how to, make sure that you're in convenient situations, or if you're still trying to break the habit, we want you to focus on putting yourself in inconvenient situations. It's a lot that goes into this thing, man. We're going to break down health facts and all. So make sure you be on the lookout for the unlimited reset. But up until then, I'm going to be inching out content like this, because this is important that y'all know, especially around the holidays like this. You feel me? We got New Year's Eve rolling up tomorrow, and then New Year's Day. You see what I'm saying? And then right after that, that's when everybody, they've had their fun and they want to lock in on their New Year's resolutions. But in reality, you could have started on the 29th. You could have started, you know what I mean? You didn't have to wait until then. You just wanted to enjoy these holidays and be around people and do whatever you wanted on these holidays. You're just giving yourself an excuse to keep the habit. And you have to be honest with yourself and realize that, damn, I'm justifying me keeping this habit. You got to be 100 with yourself. Like, keep that shit a buck and say, listen, I am justifying me keeping this habit. I literally am. I'm making excuses on why I should keep the habit. You feel me? Going to certain events, still hanging with certain people, not willing to cut people off, not willing to not show up to the family event. You see what I'm saying? This shit takes courage. It takes heart. You have to want it. Man, it's your Ron Pat Bordello checking out, man. I just wanted to drop this here video, man. I'm just pumping out videos for real. Like, at this point, I'm just pushing out videos, and then, I'm falling back as I push out, because I'm chopping these down into shorts. So shout out to everybody who fought with the long material, the long content on here. I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for coming on here, soaking up this game for the long content. And make sure you follow us on Instagram at Round the Clock Thinkers, man. We be dropping shorts on there all the time. Feel me? Just high quality game to make sure that you're in the right mind frame, and we still doing what we do, because you know what? All we know is up. All we know is up. You dig? Keep the energy up. Keep vibing. Keep flowing and glowing. And peace and blessings to my people, man. I'm out. Peace.